are listening to Lucha Underground.
Welcome to Ultima Gaucha! It's me, Travis. We're at a different location today, but as always, with me is...
My name is Max.
I should mention it's Lucha Afterground, so obviously the premier Lucha Underground after show. We're here, we're happy because we are not leaving the house. We are watching wrestling all day. We're going to take a break here to talk a bit about Lucha Underground, Season 2, Episode 17. Before we go any further, I'm really excited to introduce our special guest today. She has been working with ECCW, or training with them for how long now? Just over a year?
A year and a half.
Really excited to have Miss Carina Piccioni.
Carina, you've been training for a year and a half. I'm going to give you a quick list of wrestlers, and you tell me if you think you could take them. Okay.
Well, Andre I'm still the Giant. Terrible.
Andre the Giant.
I could probably body slam him if he posted properly.
Stan Hansen.
No.
Who's another really huge guy? Rikishi.
Maybe I could.
The good thing is, 2 of the 3 are dead. So you'd have a good chance.
No, they're not. Who's dead?
Andre the Giant is dead.
Yes, that I know.
Rikishi is dead.
Not true.
No, that's right. He's not dead. Who was I thinking of? Yokozuna is dead. Right? Am I right? Okay. We've got the Ken Burns. I should also mention in studio today we have the Ken Burns of wrestling. So all facts will be checked through him. I apologize for making my first error.
That's right. He's come through already.
Perfect.
Yeah. So Carina, this was your first episode you saw of Lucha Underground. What did you think overall?
Overall, I like the fact that they had intergender matches.
Okay, I was going to get to that with you.
Yeah.
Why don't we hold off that discussion until we get to that match? But it's good. I'm glad you made that observation. It's controversial.
Mm-hmm.
Max, any thoughts on this match before we get going?
On the match or the whole episode?
Or the whole episode, pardon me.
Yeah. I'm scanning my brain. The weirdest thing for me was the Kobra Moon Dago. I'm really interested to see where that goes because I'm a huge mark for Kobra Moon. Yeah. I'm glad to see that there'll be something going on there. Yeah. I hope it ends with a wedding in ring.
I love it.
Will she have her mask on in the ceremony?
Oh, she better.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And Daga can't wear a shirt either.
Ever. That's his thing.
Oh, man. I just want to see a wedding topper of Kobra Moon and a shirtless Dago
in his green underpants.
Yeah,
fantastic. All right, let's get to it. Season 2, episode 17. Quick recap, just about that. This was about the 7 ancient Aztec medallions. We see a bit of Pentagon Jr. And what happened to him from Matanza, and Vamp screaming at him, "You're weak." And from there, we go right into that we hear that really nice music for the inside the temple. And Max, what was conspicuous in its absence this week?
What was conspicuous in its absence? I don't know.
The man in the wedge was nowhere to be found. Because when they cut inside, they go to the 2-shot of Stryker and Vampiro. But today they went, in this episode, they went right inside Dario's office. I thought it was an interesting.
That's right, and then it led to Cage and Dario walking right out.
Yeah.
Do you think that they've caught on to our ability to decipher their shooting schedule based on audience members?
Yeah, we can always tell. They shoot 3 episodes in one go. So sometimes you can tell that our wrestlers are tired and later on. But we figured out that you can tell when they cut to this 2-shot, you can always see the same person in between the 2 announcers, Matt Stryker and Vampiro, when we've become highly popular. Probably our most popular segment, I think.
Most popular segment. Oh, yeah. I mean, when you check the analytics, like the listenership just spikes.
Every time
Man of the Wedge is there.
So this could be this episode could hurt. Although we do have an ECCW wrestler that should boost our profile, I hope. Right?
Sure. Well, more like a ECCW carrier of heavy things and mopper up of sweat.
And you sold me a bag of gummy worms last night.
I did sell you a bag of gummy worms. I've sold many a hand-sold t-shirts, artisanal t-shirt sales.
Oh, we should check in on Kevin's health.
Oh, yeah, as far as I know, I saw him last night. He was at the show. He was mostly coherent, but I mean, there's times when he's not coherent on his best days. So
when he's totally healthy.
Yeah, it was good. Good to
so he's out of the hospital. He's out of Thunder Bay.
Yeah,
back at trauma ward.
Back at home. He's got his girl's looking after him. That's good.
Cool. Good for him.
So you want to talk about Lucha Underground? Let's do it. All right. So from
I
there,
feel so unchained. I want to stand up. I'm
I
sorry.
like it. I like it. No, it's good.
Yeah.
I kind of thought you would.
Yeah.
So it was cool from that segment. It went from Dario Cueto walking with Cage into the ring to do the Gift of the Gods ceremony. I like that wrinkle that he said that it's the medallion. Whoever puts the medallion into the belt gets to go in the match.
Yeah, totally. That my mind immediately jumped towards like when you establish a rule like that, you can just sense the possibilities.
Yeah.
Because you can't you create a rule to to play with it, to break the rule, and it's like you can see what's going to happen here. There's going to be some confrontation right in the ring for the ceremony. But I'm talking seasons down the line. Every time they have this, because this is a yearly event, putting these medallions into that belt. So now they have so much to play with. I think it's good.
Yeah. Just with just a simple little thing like that. It's like, hey, I don't make the rules. Whoever puts it in, like he's for all of Dario's faults, he loves tradition. You know what I mean? Maybe you could see that.
I wouldn't say that the whole concept of this belt is very untraditional. It's so convoluted. It's so complicated. How do you feel, Carina, on like complicated like match stipulations, like those types of things? Because this is like, it's complicated. There's like 7 matches have to take place. Everybody fights for a medallion, and then they stick it in a belt, and they have to have a
and then
7-way match.
Is to go against the main event guy.
So this is your first episode. Did you catch any of that when you were watching it? Did you understand what the belt was about?
I didn't know that it was an annual thing.
No, okay.
It's kind of like when you pull out a gun at the beginning of the story and the gun has to go off.
At some point, yeah.
Part of me is thinking like, if this was, real sport, quote unquote, they would never let things like that happen.
Totally.
Yeah, they'd be like, get out of here.
Yeah. Chavo would have been suspended.
Yeah.
For stealing a medallion.
Interference.
Petty larceny.
Yeah.
That's right.
Petty theft.
But it is, I like that the semantics of it is, well, that guy's technically got the medallion.
What do you think of the look of the belt?
The look of the belt? It was okay.
Yeah, I think it's pretty awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, Max and I really like it.
Dario's announcing was very distracting to me.
Really? I love that.
This is controversial.
That's what I was about to
I
get
liked
to.
his accent.
Yes, he had something different to say about everybody.
It felt like everything he said was like a jibe.
Yeah, I know, but in a fun way. First it was Tejano with his rope, then Joey, who looked like a 6-year-old boy with a mustache. Anybody's all dressed up.
A 6-year-old boy? What was he wearing?
He just had like on jeans and his little white jacket. For some reason, adding those jeans, he just looked like a little, hey!
I did love that we got to see everybody in their civvies.
Yeah.
That was so cool. We'd never seen that before. Yeah. Occasionally, like Mac will come up with the jacket, or King Cuerno, we see him in his civilian gear all the time.
That's right.
But I thought it was great to see like Sexy Star come out and just like whatever jeans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sinestro, I
still with the mask.
Sinestro Del Muerte's skivvies is like that robe.
Yeah, that's right.
And no Catrino, which was interesting. But then that got me my first favorite line from Dario of the night. He went, spooky.
Yeah, man. Dario just killed it. This is a Dario tour de force.
Yeah, this whole segment was. And he introduced Aerostar as from another galaxy. And he said, welcome to Earth.
Do you think Dario, I don't know I'm not saying he would win or even be nominated, but do you think he is eligible for an Emmy?
Good question. I think that's a great question.
Because is this show deemed like sports?
That's a great question. He has won the, I think last year won the in the PWI poll for best non-wrestler.
Like best non-wrestling personality involved in wrestling. As he should.
Yeah, so like that would be great. We should start a campaign.
Oh my god. What would it hashtag?
Whatever the real actor's name is.
Best. What would he get?
Best supporting actor.
Best supporting actor in a
movie.
Comedy or music.
Comedy
musical. A Golden Globe. Yeah, forget the Emmys.
Dario for Golden Globe.
That's right. I
like it. Introduces the Mac next and said, Mac baby, Mac baby, Mac baby.
That was annoying.
Hilarious.
That brought me a lot of joy.
He's just off the leash and like having a blast, man, and that's great. And Chavo comes in with a chair to the chicken shit chants after Sexy Star. And then him
and Cage had to tangle.
Oh yeah, and he said, "Hey, fight it out."
Yeah.
At this point, I wrote, "Jesus, Dario rules." Cage seems to give it up after the power bomb, but it was just a washer.
Yeah.
And
Clever.
Chavo's stupid plan worked. He was able to inject his...
That almost got botched terribly because when he hit them with the chair, it had been taped to the chair, and then they came off and it rolled across the ring. It almost fell off the ring. If it wasn't for the stand that was holding the belt, it would have gone off into the crowd somewhere.
Yeah.
They would have been like,
excuse me, guys.
Then
Sorry.
they could have used
Can we get that back?
one of those
it's
edit
under your
points.
chair.
Yeah. I noticed a lot of edit points. Karina noticed a really good edit point in the main event. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
After his plan works, Dario's like, "Sorry, man," everything he did, and Cage hit his finisher and finish off a really great first segment. And then the first match is a 4-way. Argenis versus Daga versus Kobra Moon versus Masquerita Sagrada.
Nice. I thought I had high hopes for Sagrada in this one, but...
Really? You didn't like his work in it?
No, I wanted him to win.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I think you hit on what their long-term plan is for him. I think he may get his win at Ultima Lucha.
Oh, that would be awesome.
You know what I mean? Huge pop for the crowd.
What,
Finally,
against who? I guess it doesn't matter because it's all about him. It doesn't really matter.
It could easily be Chavo. I can see it being Chavo. That would make everyone so happy, right?
Yeah. No, I don't know because Chavo. Well, I guess it depends. A lot can happen between now and then.
Mm-hmm. Do you think? I don't want to skip ahead. Do you think Chavo's going to hang on to that strap?
I mean, Chavo versus Matanza Cueto, Dario's little baby brother. I just don't see any value in that.
Yeah.
And it seems like it would be a waste of using the Gift of the Gods championship. So I think you're right. That doesn't make sense.
No, I think Cage will get it pretty darn quick.
Cage.
He's the one who's up against him.
Yeah,
first, right?
yeah. You're right.
And then you have your two big monsters fighting again.
That's perfect. Yeah. And then after that, I mean, who else could possibly? And then Pentagon comes back, rejuvenated, leveled up.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've done it. We've solved the mystery. We're done. Good night, everybody.
Yep.
Famous B takes the mic from Melissa again, and of course she's okay with it. At that point, there was a wide shot, and I just said, I love the look of the ring right now. You had Daga looking like a traditional wrestler.
Yep.
You have Kobra Moon in her mask. You have Argenis looking like your traditional luchador. And then you have little Masquerita Sagrada and Famous B in Masquerita Sagrada's colors.
And Deborah.
Brenda?
This is.
It's Brenda. Is it Brenda or Deborah?
Yeah, Brenda.
It was Brenda because I remember thinking Brenda. Usually it's like Tiffany.
Yeah. At 423 Fame got a really good chant. That's really getting over with the crowd. And he had a great pose from Masquerita when he introduced him. He's so much fun. Then we got a really good quick sequence.
What was up with the call-in thing, with the phone number thing?
Call it up and you'll see. It's a legit number.
It's like a voicemail. And it's like Famous B. And he's like, let me know why I should make you famous. And it's like, beep, and you leave a message. And then who knows what's happening after that. But
getting your personal details, running it through a voice.
We should start calling it and just leaving mysterious messages about latitude and longitude coordinates. Oh, yeah, that would be good. And then if you punch it into a map, it spells something, or it's just like a pentagram.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We've got some work to do today. So do you, believers.
That's right.
I was smiling already in this match. It hadn't even started. But then, like I said, we saw two near falls after some fun work between Kobra Moon and Masquerita Sagrada. This is when we can start talking about intergender. What did you think at this point?
One of the first things I noticed was that both of the women in the show wear masks, which I have never seen before.
That's true. In this episode, there are other female wrestlers who do not, that do participate in the show. So it's not some sort of strange sweeping...
We're all going to admit there's a thing about appearances in wrestling.
Yes.
And it is up to the women are supposed to be attractive, and covering their faces seems to negate that somehow. So
there was... I don't want to get too off Lucha Underground, but on this topic, Bailey from NXT, they had tried to push a masked wrestler thing on her because she's got a bit of a chin, and I
think Bailey's a fox. I really do.
I love her small town look.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I got nothing against it.
No, but I can see where you're coming from.
I can see if they're like, we need to present this person to Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Put her in a mask.
He's known for liking people's appearances.
Yeah.
He's not the most progressive fellow.
No. And sometimes I wonder, because I'm constantly like, when is she getting the call up? I'm like, is it just because she's not pretty enough for Vince? Is it because he makes all the decisions?
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get back to Kobra Moon.
Yeah. She had what about that when she had her tongue out spot and she's going towards Daga there?
It looked a little more pornographic.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
I
just
thought
me.
she was going to bite
No,
him.
I think it was obvious. Like Vampiro, I think tried to cover it up. He's like, he's trying to lick her tummy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I thought it was an attack. I thought she was going to bite him.
No, it looked sexual in nature.
Well, they pulled out the romance angle. It was sort of.
Yeah, at the end especially.
I didn't believe it.
No, you didn't.
But then I don't have a background information.
We don't know anything. Trust me, we know as much about Kobra Moon as you do. We've seen her wrestle twice. There's no information. She might be a cat burglar. That's the only thing we know.
That's right.
And we know nothing about Dago either.
Yeah.
Like, we've only seen him wrestle once. He never wears a shirt. That's what we know.
Not even in his civvies.
Nope. Even when you would expect to see him wearing a shirt, he does not wear one. So, okay, I listened to Femlock, or Headlock Feministas, whatever it's called.
Femlock Feministas.
Facelock, yeah. And they went off on, I'm curious to hear your opinion about this, Carina. They went off on the fact that at the end of this match, Kobra Moon gave the pin to Dago.
Yeah.
As like Daga. As like, and I can see that as being, it feels like there's some kind of like romantic angle going on there. How did you feel about that specifically? Did it register in your mind in any way?
It confused me at first.
Sure.
And I thought that I didn't see the romance angle in it. I thought she was trying to manipulate him somehow.
Yeah.
But
that's kind of what I feel too. I feel like it's too. I would love to see. Yeah, like I felt like it was more manipulative as well, and I was kind of surprised when I heard this other like very very strong opinion that this was just sort of like pushing these sort of like a present or something like that. I mean, it could have that. Knowing wrestling, it probably is that like it's some sort of present. And this is going to be some sort of strange thing, but
maybe the Cobra had toyed with the mouse and now was giving it to.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, that's more of a cat.
Well,
yeah.
Cobras eat mice too.
Yeah.
Sure.
If they're small enough.
Anyways, I guess what I'm saying is it feels weird. I don't know.
We'll see where it
I'm
goes.
not sure
I guess
what I'm saying
we'll
right
see
now.
where it goes. I'm intrigued. What did you think of this match?
I don't know. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like, here's what. Like, we know that this was the first match of the thing, and these guys are all pretty fresh and eager to do stuff, and so they were having a blast with this match. I registered 3 snowflakes for this match, man. Like I said, I was smiling throughout. I thought the finish was weird. Yeah, that was the only kind of thing I don't really know, but at least they're involved in something that's interesting.
Yeah.
Sagrada losing keeps him like as this underdog we want to cheer for. I think he's going to keep losing until Ultima Lucha. Everybody came off great, I thought.
I thought so too. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Arhennis and Daga had an incredible sequence with some flips in the ring, and I just thought it looked super smooth. Kobra Moon, you know how I feel about Kobra Moon. I want a spin-off series of just Kobra Moon, robbing jewelry stores,
and like
licking people's bellies.
But I did not think that there would be a time I'd be awarding snowflakes to a Kobra Moon match, but I did today.
3. If there was a weather event, a light flurry is 3.
Yeah.
I'd say a 2 snowflakes. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, it's an hour long. Yeah. In the middle of the day, kind of. Whoa, hey, where'd that come from?
Nice. Yeah. There's got to be a word for that. We should look it up. I'm curious to see what happens with. I hope that this isn't just going to be some weird thing of like Daga's being pursued by Kobra Moon, and then and it ends up being some sort of strange like
sexual thing.
Yeah. I hope it's more nefarious than that. I hope
possible.
Kobra Moon is like doing some kind of manipulation here, and it ends with her killing Daga. That's what I would love to see. Also, she needs to get the green mist going.
I agree.
This has to happen.
I agree.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
She's a Cobra. You have to spit something.
Yeah. I like it. I like Daga a lot too. I mentioned him before. I like both of his matches. I've seen his other one was with Tejano, who I don't usually go for.
Do you know anything about Daga, Kelly?
I don't believe so. No, sorry.
All right.
Well, I'm so glad you're here.
Strike one, Burnsy. Strike one, Burnsy.
That's right. And you call yourself the Ken Burns of wrestling.
Well, like Ken Burns, I care mostly about America.
That's right. Yeah, good point. So right into the next segment, Killshot and Marty. Marty the Moth.
The vignette.
Yeah. really kind of was mocking his like military history. Killshot was great in this, and I thought this could be a better feud, way better feud for Marty if it was more than one match. And then we go inside, and I wanted to mention this band was one of the best bands I've seen. It was really easy listening. I had to write down their name. It's El Conjunto Nuera Ola. It's not as like high, like bang 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 bang. It was like a
It popped a little for the band.
yeah. Our next match was Marty and Killshot. Right away, Melissa's aware of Marty as he enters. They have a history, and a really nice entrance by Killshot. Great foot to the outside by Killshot. It was doing good selling early on. What did you think of this match?
I loved this match.
I really liked it too.
There was a curb stomp in it.
Yeah, and a really good teeth spot.
Yeah.
It was a teeth spot?
Yeah, he was like, I feel like he had him by the teeth. Yeah. Remember Marty had him like, was grabbing
he
inside.
He licked his hand.
Yeah.
And then stuck his hand.
Yeah.
And
Killshot had a great kind of flip and a slide into a kick that I'm gonna throw something out here, thinking like if he can get big, Shane Strickland is Miles Morales.
Oh, you mean like as casting for Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I think he's a little old.
Do you think?
Well, yeah.
How old is Shane Strickland? Ken Burns?
He's got to be like... How old? Kelly, how old is Shane Strickland, a.k.a. Killshot?
32.
Way too old.
Yeah.
Way too old to play a teenager.
Still, that's maybe under the mask. If not, he's got the right.
I'll tell you this:
swing.
if Marvel decided to put out a wrestling promotion, like a touring thing, like Ice Capades, I'd book him as Spider-Man.
I like it. Another weird crowd cut in this. We had seen a weird crowd cut to a wink into the crowd. You can tell when
Dago had this weird cut where he looks out in the crowd, and then they cut to a girl like blowing him a kiss,
and he smiles back. They were able to cut it to make it look like he was smiling back.
Yeah.
But there's no way that wasn't an edit right there.
Oh
right?
no, totally.
Marty hit the curb stomp, and but he got busted open the hard way. And this turned into a nice mix of styles. Again, I dropped 3 more snowflakes on this match.
A light dusting. December 1st, a December 1st snowfall.
I thought it was a nice mix of style, these two. And it was good that after the match they had a schmoz, so it shows that they're extending this feud. And I didn't think I could care about Marty the Moth, but I like him with Killshot.
This is my favorite Marty the Moth match.
Yeah,
honestly.
for sure.
And he wrestled the Mac.
His whole personality popped out to me.
Yeah.
Someone who's never seen it before.
You liked his little tights?
I liked his look. His tights were very distracting, very tiny.
Yeah,
it took me a while to figure out the dynamic that was going on, and the announcers kept being like, "He's crazy. This guy's an animal."
The announcers. What do you think overall of Matt Stryker and Vampiro? The announcers.
I liked they had this weird personnel beef going on with each other, and it was like they were an old married couple, kind of like
at times
bickering. They'd be like, "Now, okay, back to the match."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. There was some sort of weird argument with them.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
Me too.
Yeah.
They were also talking about like military themed wrestlers at one point, and they were trying to one up each other.
Yeah, Sergeant Slaughter.
It ended with Major Guns.
That's right. That's right.
Kelly, who's Major Guns?
She was in WCW.
She?
Whoa! Yes, part of what was it called? It was like a really cheap army knockoff sort of gimmick with Vince Russo booking.
And G.I. Bro, right?
No, he wasn't part of that.
That was Booker T's brief military.
He lost the right to be called Booker T.
Whoa. Was that's not Shoot, right? That he lost the Booker T?
No.
That was Russo?
Yes,
yeah.
That was Russo too.
I loved the finishing move on that match.
Yeah.
What was it?
What the heck was that?
It's like a kill shot. What is his finishing move? I'm trying to remember.
He's got a package. Is it a package buzzer?
Like kind of a what is like a Blue Thunder that Sami Zayn does that he never almost makes it look like he's going to win with. I think it's kind of similar to that if memory serves, but a little more vicious at the end. Like you might kind of tuck him in.
I think so. Yeah.
Sorry, Shane.
Marty hit the buckle from his back, and then it was almost like Killshot was holding him up by the legs, and then flipped his head under and just like drove him into the mat like a pile driver.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That sounds.
And it looked so dangerous.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff in Lucha looks pretty dangerous.
Yeah, a lot of like Killshot's spots are fairly high risk.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah, that was a fun match too. Um,
I'm only recording like this from now on.
okay.
I love it.
Good.
I love it. I just hope it sounds good.
Max Mitchell, roving reporter.
From that, we go right into the 7-way match for the Gift of the Gods. Tejano v. Joey Ryan v. the Mac v. SDM v.
STM.
Sinesto del Muerte
Oh, nice.
v. Aerostar v. Sexy Star v. El Chavo. So both stars are in this. No relation.
I forgot that. Yeah, Aerostar. We were ragging on his weight.
Yeah.
The last time he showed up. But
I
he
never.
looked
To be fair, I
slender.
never ragged on his weight. I just thought in his match, it looked like he kind of blew up and didn't look as fast as he did in the 5 previous matches with Drago. My goodness.
Yeah, man, we haven't seen Drago in a while. What's
That's
going on
right.
with him?
That's right. Should be back. We're at a new cycle here. Should be back next week.
I hope so.
I thought it was tough to buy. Here's the intergender that I thought was tough to buy: Sexy Star and Joey Ryan. What did you think of that to start the match?
I didn't notice much about it. Interesting. So
I thought Sexy Star and the Mac worked a lot better together when they were working together. Mac and Tejano, and then Tejano and Aerostar. We learned that even though Aerostar is from beyond the galaxy, that he has human nipples. Because they stripped him.
there was a very sensual undressing of
They
Aerostar.
unzipped him to give him chops.
That was
Yeah.
weird.
And this is where Carina noticed an edit. What did you say?
In
Oh,
the
wait.
next scene,
He
it
zip
was
back
zipped
up. I
again.
noticed that too. Yeah.
So that's just that's a monster blooper right there.
I rewound that a couple of times to check it out, and I give that he might have zipped it up. You might see him do it. It's just because the angle is weird.
Yeah.
But it's funny. Yeah, he's an alien. He's a time traveling alien.
But yeah, you
He's
learn
also
these
human.
little things. Yeah, you learn these little things every episode. Like last episode, we finally learned that Katrina is 196 years old, and now we know that time traveling aliens have nipples, human nipples.
That's right.
That's pretty cool.
He could breastfeed in a pinch.
So that's sweet Aerostar nectar.
This-
So we saw a really awesome springboard from Aerostar. I thought he was back looking great
Yes,
again.
yes, that's why I brought him up. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he felt like he was back to where he should be.
Yeah, but overall, this match wasn't as good as the 2 before it. I didn't think it had. It ended pretty quick with kind of Chavo.
Yeah, I agree. I think for something like this, I would love to see this become. I mean, there's 7 people involved. It might be a bit much to say, make this the full episode, but I think you could have. I would like this to be the majority of the episode. Take about as much time with it as Graver Consequences say, because this should be a high stakes match. Mm-hmm. And when it really felt like everybody got in like one spot, and then it was over. And it was, yeah, and it just didn't. It felt. Who knows? Like maybe that match itself, when they filmed it, it was, and then just with production schedule or something, they had to cut it down. But it was, I felt like the length of it undercut the importance of the belt.
Mm-hmm. But what I did like was the finish. As soon as Cage showed up, I knew what he was going to do. I knew he was going to put it on, give Chavo the win. And I was like, what is he doing? So now he can beat the shit out of Chavo and get his Gift of the Gods.
Was that match? Did they book that on camera for next week?
No, I'm sure that was. Oh yeah, no. Like he said, Dario's already.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
I'd like. I actually, even though Chavo is clearly, like I said, I think he is transitional. I liked seeing the belt on him at the end, the little weasel, the little coward. Throughout this thing, so it'll make it even better when, because I really do think I put it on Cage and he cashes it in against Matanza eventually.
Yeah, that would be a good match, for sure. How tall is Cage?
I don't know. Ken?
Looks like a big guy.
Ken Burns of Wrestling.
Ken Burns of Wrestling.
How tall is the man they call Cage?
6'3".
Oh, he's going to loom high above Matanza. He's only 5'9".
You just have facts like that in your head.
No, he's just making it up.
Yeah. But check it out. I mean, prove him wrong.
Yeah.
If you care so much.
5-time Brainbuster.
Five-time Brainbuster champion on Place to Be Nation. So that was it. We had one last segment back with Vamp and Pentagon with some sick fucking bondage shit going on right there. Had him like strapped in, and he's just like it's a weird kind of sick recreation of that scene from Dirty Rotten Scoundrels when he's whipping when Michael Caine is whipping Steve Martin's legs.
That's right. Yeah.
Only it's his back. And right away at the end, Vampiro says, "Those pills," and I'm like waiting for it. We have it was mentioned the name of his pills are atropiprazole. They mentioned it in the first episode, and I had an over under at I think 5 that we would hear atropiprazole this season, and we haven't heard it since. But it gets close every time he says those pills like
the
that.
Pills. They mentioned the pills at least 5
times. But they've never said atropiprazole. And that left us with so he's still in recuperation mode. At the Vampiro gym, and
the dojo,
aromatherapy,
some kind of aromatherapy at the spa,
the Vampiro spa. He's like, give me a minute, I'm in with somebody in the other room.
Doing some hot rock therapy. On this person's back. I'll be right in with you.
Lightning.
But yeah, I like this episode a lot. Actually, I thought it was good to have Carina here because I thought it was good because you got a good mix of everything. It's a good kind of intro to first timers.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Sorry, I think I think there's lots of because of the computer I'm using today. You're hearing a lot of clicks and along the way. But that's a little bonus in place of our soundboard this week. That's why. Because we are here, as I mentioned, we're here at Couchamania all day long. We are watching old wrestling, old and new, and all the way up until the pay-per-view tonight. Having a blast. Wife and kids are away. I'm in my sweatpants, like my daughter likes to say, sockies off. Just loving it. Having a good time. Learning about wrestling, talking about wrestling with everybody. Max, anything you want to add?
No, I'm good.
Carina, anything you'd like to add? What's up for ECCW? What's their next big show?
Heading up to Ballroom Brawl this summer.
Ballroom Brawl. They put over some of that Silem Bishop match. I'm really looking forward to that.
The return of Sid Silem.
Yeah, Bishop is
so underrated.
Yeah, it's such a joy to watch.
He's
last night. His match was like he's just a veteran ring general.
Yeah, fantastic wrestler.
Happy to put him to mention him today. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. We will see you soon.
Thanks for having me.
Adios.
I'm here with Kelly Nelson. Kelly, recently you've been called the Ken Burns of wrestling. How do you take to that moniker?
Well, maybe it's a bit too early for such a moniker, but I'll definitely think about it in the future. Give me another year or two, then definitely I'll be the Ken Burns.
Also, some controversy surrounding your Twitter handle. Some people think it's maybe too numerical. Any plans on changing it?
No, I understand the state of mind the person was under when he made that comment, so it's acceptable. But no, it's a great Twitter handle, actually.
Thanks very much. Thanks for